Hello everybody. In today's video, I'm excited to do an unboxing for you. This is going to be an interesting unboxing because I truly do not have any idea of what's contained inside this box in terms of type and variety. I ordered a large lot of, I believe it's 228 mixed silver rounds and sovereigns from my wholesaler Dave at Coin Huskers. And I haven't seen what's in the grouping. So he says it's a pretty good mix, so I should be happy about it. So we're going to open it up today and check it out. So I'm going to start by putting a new tray down here. And here's the inner box that it came in. Now I've already opened the inner box. I did take out the stuffing, but I have not opened any of the tubes yet. So we're going to do that on camera right now. So I'm going to carefully pour those out. Oh, hopefully that's still in frame here. Yeah, I didn't mess up my frame too bad. Okay, anyway, looks like a bunch of tubes here that are taped up. I'm going to move those out of the way because we do have a few loose coins that I'll feature here. Looks like we got some 1 ounce silver marlins. Now these silver marlins are a beautiful coin actually. They're produced by the Cayman Islands. Looks like I got some varying years. There's a 2018, a 2021. I got a Canadian maple leaf here, impaired. And then we have some more marlins and some Philharmonics. Now the Philharmonics are from Austria. They're well, maybe not the only one, but the one I recommend when people ask, hey, do you have anything that seems themed for music? This one definitely is. It's themed for the Philharmonic, and it has all sorts of different instruments on it. It's really a nice coin. It's a very popular sovereign coin because it's typically one of the cheapest sovereign coins you can buy. In fact, I have a monster box of these on hand right now. If you want a cheap monster box of sovereign coins, give me a call. I can sell it pretty cheap. So anyway, those are the ones that were holdered up. This must be my 8. And then within the tubes here, we must have 220 more. So just kind of set those off to the side while I'm peeling the tape off this one here. I'll tell you, silver has stayed pretty flat the last few days after taking almost a $2 jump in the middle of August. It's been pretty flat. BRICS meetings didn't have much of an impact on silver. Those meetings happened August 22 through 24, but it did have a bit of an impact on gold because gold did go up a little bit. So we'll see what's in this tube here. Spread these out. Now, I know some of you are probably cringing because I'm touching these, but this is actually an impaired lot where they've been handled already. They might have milk spots. They might have scuffs. So it's okay to touch these. These aren't uncirculated, and these will be sold at a discount as well because they are impaired. Oh, well, we're getting a nice variety here. We got some, I'll sort them and then show them here. What is this? Another gorilla, maple leaves. Yeah, just in that one tube, I got 7 different designs. Well, I hope they're all that fun. Anyway, we got a South African Krugerrand in there. Now these impaired ones I sell for spot plus $3.50. If you buy a bunch of them, I'll cut you an even better deal. But there's a South African Krugerrand. Got a few Canadian maple leafs. I'm sure you've all seen these before and know what those look like. A couple more marlins that I've already featured. Oop, there's a maple. Got an Australian kangaroo. That's a nice design, but these are notorious for milk spotting. And this one is already starting to get some whitish spots on it, and it's got some scuffs around the queen. Here's a Chinese panda. This one is definitely scruffy too, but this is one of the 1 ounce Chinese pandas before they switched to a 30-gram coin in 2016, shrinking the size down from this one, which is 31.1 grams. And then we have this one, the Congo silverback gorilla. This is a 2019, it looks like. And this is from the Republic of Congo. This is a sovereign coin. It actually has a face value of 5,000 francs. But that's a really nice coin. So we got quite a few of those. And as I featured already, we got some Philharmonics. So move those off to the side and we'll open up another tube, see what we got. If you hadn't tuned into it yet, I did release a 2-part interview with my friend Dave, who sent me these from Coin Huskers. We talked about a lot of things related to the gold and silver markets, the collector market, and Dave especially revealed a lot of insider information that you're not going to hear other places. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'll link it in the description. Part 1 is on my channel, and Part 2 is on Dave's channel on Coin Huskers. I will warn you, it's long. It's probably over an hour in total for the 2 parts. But there is a lot of good information in there regarding premiums, tips on how to store your collectibles, what's the best way to buy, when's the best time to buy. There's a lot of things we covered. So we'll see what's in this tube here. Start sorting these. Looks like we got a African elephant that's new. I'm surprised at the number of these marlins. Ooh, look at this one. Wow, that's wild. A 2006 colorized maple leaf, and that's not your traditional maple leaf either. I'm not so sure about this one, what this even is. I've never seen this one. So thanks for that mix, Dave. Here's a typical maple leaf. So yeah, it's a different shape entirely, and it's colorized. That must be a special one that the Mint put out. If you watching know what it is, why don't you leave it in the comments and tell me. I'm not going to have time to do the research because I'm actually leaving town in about 16 hours, and I have 1,000 things to do between my coin business and my Burger King restaurants, so I'm not going to have extra time other than to get this stuff filmed. I plan to edit this on the airplane and get it scheduled to release while I'm gone. So, but here's the mix in that tube. It looks like kind of more of the same. You've seen everything really except these 2. We have, like I said, this wickedly cool, I really like this. This might just come home with me today. This colorized maple leaf. And then I do love the African wildlife elephants from Somalia. Get that up on camera a little better. Hopefully these are in focus. I just realized I haven't been looking at my camera at all. So I hope these are showing up focused on the camera. I better start paying attention. But anyway, yeah, cool mix. Thank you, Dave, again, if you're watching. You usually do. I appreciate that. So we're going to stack those up. I'm already realizing I'm going to run out of room on this tray, but we're going to keep doing it the same way. We're going to open up these tubes because there's treasures to be found inside. And as I said, all of these are going to be sold at an impaired price. The impaired silver rounds is probably one of the most popular bins I have in the shop. As I was saying before, I got in 200 and I forget 260-ish. Opened the box when I had a customer here. I let him look at it first. He bought some. That was at like 2:30 in the afternoon. By the time I closed at 4, I had sold every single one of those 200 some odd impaired coins, and I never even got a chance to look at them for myself. So that was a nice thing I excuse me, a nice thing I did. I gave the customers first crack so they could pick out and buy those, because as I was hopeful that Dave could always find me more, and he delivered. Boy, not, gosh, 3 days later or 4 days later, I have a whole nother grouping of these. So it looks like a little bit more of the same, but there is another new one in here. This one has got some wicked orange toning on it, but it is a 1 ounce fine silver coin. Got to figure where this is even from. Oh, the Cook Islands. It's hard to tell with the toning on the rim. But yeah, this is a Cook Islands 1 ounce silver coin. Got really nice radial lines and design on the back. This is a 2018. And it's nautical themed. I know I have some customers that like nautical themed stuff. So if you're watching this and you're interested, holler, comment, send me a text, and I can set this aside for you. I'm already realizing I'm going to need to go to another tray. Maybe we'll do one more tube and I'll add a tray here. I'm trying to organize these as I go. So I have been getting some feedback on the channel too lately, which I'm not ultra sensitive to criticism. I can handle it. I'm a big boy, and quite frankly, I want constructive feedback. One individual in particular commented that he felt, based on the content I put out, that my channel has reached its ceiling. To me, that meant I can't grow anymore because my content is getting mundane. I disagree, but the comment that was made was people want to see coin shop interaction with customers. Yankee stacking, which I'm sure you all know if you watch my channel, you've seen Yankee stacking, really has taken that and ran with it, as has Spectacular with Coin Guy, filming dealers and the customers in their shop in real time doing transactions. And what the comment came to me back as was, it makes them feel more validated in purchasing their own silver. I completely get that. And believe me, I've actually been trying for the better part of 6 weeks probably to get some customers willing to allow me to film our transactions in the shop, but most people are very hesitant, and that's perfectly fine. I've assured them that we can keep them anonymous. I won't film their face, but haven't really had any that want to step up and do that. And like I said, that's perfectly fine. But I am still out there looking if any of my local customers that are watching this have any interest in being on camera, whether it just be your voice or from the chest down while we do some transactions in the shop and have a discussion. Reach out to me, because I'd be happy to film that content for the channel. So anyway, it looks like here we got a good mix too. We had a Canadian moose with some toning on it. Get this focused in camera here. There we go. But yeah, the Canadian Wildlife series, it's a really nice series. This is from 2012. Granted, this one's a little scruffy, but that just means it's cheap. I have never seen this before. For all you Floridians, and actually that's where I'm headed, right behind the hurricane and tropical storm. So I'm praying for everybody in Florida that there are no deaths and that everybody comes through the storm a-okay. But yeah, take precautions. But anyway, I'm headed to Florida, and this is a Florida Panther, colorized, and it's a sovereign coin, 1 ounce from Tuvalu, 2015. Here's another one I had no idea existed. That along with this wild maple leaf. Crazy. And then we got from the Marvel series, we got a Venom, and this will be sold as an impaired one too, so just plus $3.50 on this. These typically uncirculated sell for well north of $40 each. So once again, thank you, Dave. Awesome mix. So I think we're maybe getting close to being maxed out on this tray. Let's see here. I think I am going to move this tray. No, we'll do one more. Heck, why not? I'll try to pick up the pace a little. But as I'm opening, I'm trying to talk about other things for you guys. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about the customer interaction, I agree. I love watching the customer interaction videos. I watch all of those, the different content creators that put it out. Even T, the Silver Stacker, who does more dealer interviews in shops. But yeah, I really do like the Yankee stacking videos where there's customers in the shop and Yankee interviews and gets thoughts and feelings and just kind of films the whole process, because I do understand that does validate for you stackers out there your own purchasing, knowing that other people are looking at doing the same thing. So, but yeah, for those for lack of a better word, for those naysayers and haters that think I can't grow because I'm not doing customer interaction, maybe you're right, but you know, I'm going to keep putting out content. I'm real proud of the growth of my channel. I've grown from 0 to over 5,000 subscribers in a 6-month period, which that's not crazy growth, but I think in this segment that's pretty darn good, and I'm awfully proud of it. So I've had a lot of help on the way from a lot of trailblazers and a lot of nice people like Mike Panucci, who is a customer of mine in the shop, who has his own channel, who in the very early stages of my channel promoted the heck out of my channel. And Mike, you brought over so many subscribers from your own channel and from other channels in that segment that became subscribers of mine, and they still are, and they still comment on videos, and I appreciate that. And of course I did obviously get a very fortunate bump from my friend Silver Seeker, being able to be featured on his channel on numerous occasions with conversations and interviews. So I feel like I'm in a good place, but I am going to continue to challenge myself and put out new and interesting content. So it looks like this tube is more of the same. Nothing new in this one. So now's a good time to probably switch trays here. bear with me. Oh, here's some tape. Okay, so I think I'm just going to cut a few open and pour them out. See if we got any other new and interesting ones that are in the tubes. But it's probably more of the same. But you never know. Like I said, that's the fun of this. I feel like it's Christmas morning anytime I'm opening a box of stuff that gets shipped to me, because I typically have, gosh, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 different things on order at any one time from different places, and you know, not knowing what's coming when all the time, because it takes time to track, and you know, timing's at a premium for me in the shop, especially because I do get very busy. But it's kind of nice just to open it up and discover what's inside in real time. So I'll just quickly spread these out here. Some of you maybe have already seen there is one different one in here that I spotted so far. Looks like there's, you know, kind of more of the same, but we did get a Fiji turtle, Fiji Taku. Fine silver, 1 ounce. This is a 2012, so this is an earlier one. But yeah, we got a 1 ounce silver turtle. I really like these. When I first started truly stacking silver was around this time, probably 2012-ish, when the price was really high still. I really liked buying turtles, and I made sure I picked up a turtle from every year, so that's a little nostalgic for me. We got 4 tubes left. Told you I got a lot of these in. A whole lot of silver sovereigns. Once again, this looks like a similarly mixed one with ones we've already featured, so I won't sort those. And see what's in this one. At a glance, it looks like more of the same, folks. A lot of the Congo ones, which is nice because I rarely get these. I mean, it's nice that I have a good amount now of these gorillas. Because like I said, those are pretty rare that they come in the shop. I'm not sure where Dave got all these, but very well done. I appreciate it. 2 tubes left. And while we're talking about this, by the time you see this, it's probably going to be Wednesday, the 30th of August. Today's the 29th. I do have some other videos in the works that I'm going to release while I'm out of town. One of them that I just got done filming, actually, before I started this one, had to do with 30-day gold and silver charts. And gold to silver ratio, and how you can truly watch the gold to silver ratio chart to know when it's a good time to pick up metal. And it's real obvious on that chart. If you watch that video, you'll know exactly what I mean. So if you're interested in the ratios and how you can work those to your favor, be sure you check out that video. That'll probably drop later this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm really not sure yet, but I do have 3 videos in the works that will drop while I'm out of town here. But this one is from Anguilla, Eastern Caribbean, Central Bank. Queen Elizabeth on it. But yeah, that's like a lobster. That's a neat one. I think I've seen these before, but gosh, I don't know if I own one of those. And then a new one for this grouping anyway. We got some Silver Britannias, 2019, 2020. And we got a good looking privy marked kookaburra from 2014 with a horse privy mark. See that on there? And then we got another Somalian elephant, and this is an early one from 2009. Got some nice orangish toning on it. And even more variety, a 2016. Get that in focus. Year of the Monkey. And that's from Niue. I forget how to pronounce it, but I've called it all 3 before, and I know they're not all correct. So, but yeah, they put out a lot of cool themed coins. But yeah, 2016 must have been the year of the monkey. So that one had a nice mix. That was the second to last tube. We'll cut open this last one here. Let's see what we're going to find. Maybe this one's full of gold. It's not. At least I don't think it is. It shouldn't be. Ooh, we got something stuck. That means it's a bigger coin maybe. Oh, and it is. Looks like we got another one of those privy marked Australian kookaburras. Got some more Philharmonics, Kangaroo, Phil. Yeah, it looks like this is more of the same, but yeah. Oh, here's one more different one. Snuck it in the last tube I opened. How'd that work out? But this is a British one, 2 pounds, Queen Elizabeth. It's a 2021. Wow, this is a beautiful coin. This is one that I've never had either. It's truly a beautiful coin, so I appreciate that. Try to refocus here. But yeah, Dave, if you're watching still, thank you. The customers are going to love this mix. Very, very good mix. I love it too. In fact, there's a few that I'm probably going to keep. Sorry, everybody. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. If you would be so kind, please give this video a like. Comments are greatly appreciated as well. And consider subscribing if you enjoyed our content today. And if you do subscribe, click that bell notification so you can get alerted when we put out new content. And as always, feel free to share. Share the heck out of these videos. The more information we can get out to people in regards to the gold and silver investment strategy and hobby, the better. There's such a small percentage of people that own precious metals. I think it's tragic. I think there's going to come a day where those who hold metals are going to be the ones that make the rules. So you want to make sure you're a part of that. Big things are happening and changing in the world, both economically, politically. So I think it's more important now than ever to consider owning metals. So if you're on the fence, if you have questions, feel free to ask me questions. Go to your trusted local coin shop and ask questions. We're always happy to help and answer and help guide people in their journey to invest in metals. So, but with that, I'll let you all go. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you all, and you all have a wonderful day.